What is going on, everybody, and welcome back. We are here on the free-to-play account, The Road to Max Rank, and we are going to do our weekly update for the account. This is the last update before the anniversary drops. The anniversary will drop here in, what, like 4 days from now? Yeah, because once reset hits today, on Monday, which is July 3rd, it would be 3 days until so if we just go ahead, it'll drop what, Thursday? Yeah. So 3, then 2, then 1. Yeah, it'll drop Thursday or Wednesday afternoon or something like that, right? So very exciting. So this is the last big update, right? Well, not big update, but the last regular update up until the anniversary. And then we'll obviously do an update once the next Monday during the anniversary. So a lot of good stuff. So we'll talk about that here in a second, but let's go over our profile like we always do. So let's start with our profile. We are ranked 633 from 631. I leveled up 2 times. That seems like the normal average rate that I'm going at. Sometimes I do 3. Sometimes I don't even level up because of reasons, right? But on average, I'm doing 2, and very consistently I've been doing 2. So our power level this time around is 583,796 from 579,011. So little about 4,000, 5,000 power level increase. Our link level 10s are at 346 from 342. So 4 link level 10s were achieved this previous week. Very, very awesome. Moving on. Nothing too crazy there. Obviously, it's all really dependent on these units. Bardock, I know, gave me a link level 10. He's link level, he has 2 link level 9s. Piccolo is pulling of Gogeta, and 1 link is still link level 9. My Go Bros, same thing, link level 9s, almost 10. Beast Gohan is 2 links away still, To be fair, I haven't really been grinding all that much when it comes to links. And that's only because I've been wanting to save my stones for the anniversary as much as possible, even if it was like nickel and diming my stones, right? That's why I didn't go too hard in the World Tournament, but we'll talk about the World Tournament here in a second too. So let's go to our stone count. We are at 1,629. From last week's 1,492. So I achieved a little over 100 and some change stones, bro. For sure. In 1 week. Now, to be fair, there was a lot of events going on, campaigns, missions, stuff like that dropped, right? So there was a lot of stones to get, for sure. So that contributed to these, the 100 stone increase. But 1,629 stones going into the anniversary as of right now. Obviously, I'm going to get at least, 10 to 20 extra stones moving forward, because obviously the countdown stones and tickets, plus the daily login stone, plus the mission stone, right? And any end game activity that I do from here forward. I anticipate going into, say, the second the anniversary drops, I will have 1,650, maybe 1,060, maybe 1,660 is where I'm looking at, right? Just from me doing math in my head, which I'm not very good at, but that's okay. So, still pretty good. And then obviously, when we first log into the anniversary, when the anniversary first drops, we are going to get, I believe, 77 stones right off the bat. So I'll be over that 1,700 stone mark for the summons of the anniversary, right? And possibly a little bit more, because the banners won't drop until probably 2 or 3 days later, or they could drop right away. I have no idea of knowing, right? Could happen right away. It could happen 2-3 days from the anniversary drops, but there's going to be a lot of content to get done, so I'll be able to get more stones, right? So nonetheless, let's go into the characters that I've worked on, which is not a lot. It really isn't. It's also a bunch of World Tournament units. So the 3 characters you see are 3 out of the 4 characters that are easy Aing. I didn't have 2 of them, so I didn't have the In Super Saiyan Goku, nor did I have the STR Gohan Teen. I did not have either one of those, so now I do. The 2 characters that are most likely going to be easy Aing are the first 2 that I talked about. Fizz Goku, he's a Rainbow Orb Changer, but he's just an attacking unit. he doesn't really do anything else outside of that. So, and the Piccolo, what's it called? Demon King Piccolo. I don't have him, so there is that for you. But yeah, so these are going to be the two that I'm going to work on. I already have Easy 8 Piccolo, fully Easy 8, so I could dip into getting more resources to potentially Easy 8 another character, or I can save my tickets for when Yamcha or Tien Easy 8s, right? So there's a lot of that for sure. But these are all the characters I worked on. They all share the exact same thing, dupes and awakenings. But I have not Easy 8 because I don't have any of those medals, right? So that's pretty much it for the update of the account. Haven't really done anything. So outside of what I've posted, right? And I really haven't been link leveling because obviously I've been trying to nickel and dime myself. And that leads me to my other point when it comes to nickel and diming my stones. Now, obviously you don't need to do this, but I was doing it, right? Nickel and diming my stones. For the anniversary, because the anniversaries are big, right, for stones and value for banners and units. But I didn't go as deep and as hard as I wanted to for the World Tournament as I initially planned. I talked all this shit about, I'm going to be like 100 million points. I didn't do that. Like, I didn't do it. I think I barely hit 29 million. I got hit I almost hit 30, but dude, I was so sick on both accounts and I was busy all weekend. I was like, I don't even if I had Piccolo Jr., even when it was it's still such a brain dead activity, dude. It's like not fun, right? But you have to do it because it has good rewards. I think I hit like 29 something million, and then I was like, I don't want to do this. So I kind of fell asleep and I gave up the last hour or two before the event ended, and I could have finished, but I didn't. We'll talk more about that once the distribution of the rewards this Wednesday come out, and then we'll do the summons and all that stuff, right? I got the majority. I got everything important. The only things I didn't get was like 2 other Kais, which is whatever, right? But I got everything else, so and dude, people were going hard this World Tournament. Ain't no way I was gonna get top 10 in my ranking. Like, I think the minimum for top 10 was like 45 million or something like that. And I didn't really want to go past 30 because I didn't want to waste any more stones, right? Because it costs stamina to do the World Tournament, which I think it's stupid. It should just be 0 like Easy A's, right? But nonetheless, that's where I'm at for the World Tournament. The second thing going what was the first topic that I want to talk about? What was the first topic? Dude, I'm brain farting like crazy. There was one more topic. I think it was the anniversary. So going into this anniversary, a couple of things. So one, at the start of the anniversary, like I mentioned before, there's going to be 77 stones to get for the total stone count here. Now, up until then, I most likely will get a little bit more stones, like I said, to get up to 1,650 to 60, right, is my guess up until the first login of the anniversary. Then after that, I get 77 plus whatever residual stones, right, they give out. So there's a lot of that for sure. Now, I think and I feel like it's possible, especially with everything coming, for me to have 1,800 stones by the time the banners drop, which will be huge. Now, another thing when talking about the banners, both banners are absolutely fantastic. If you're a free-to-play player or if you're a new player, these are the banners to summon on. You get such powerful units and such a variety of like category leaders and all this other stuff that you can do a lot of the content. A lot of the characters within those banners are used for a lot of the end game content, if not most of it, right? Especially when you're thinking about the brand new, year 8 cards themselves, right? And the gammas. Moving on, but still, my rule has always been once I get one copy of the card, I finish the rotation and then I'm done. I don't chase anybody else. I don't chase for copies. I don't do any of that for 2 reasons. One, the worldwide celebration is coming literally a month, literally the start, I believe, of September, late August, right? That is when the worldwide, and the worldwide is the second biggest event of the year, right? Tied, very, very closely tied to the anniversary, right? which also introduced top level units, right? Last year it was, you know, Final Form Cooler, Carnival Goku, the 2 Super Saiyan duo from the Metal Cooler movie, and then obviously Metal Cooler himself. 2 out of those 4 didn't really age all that well and didn't really come out all that great, but 2 of them did. But those 4 characters have not returned at all, like at all. They'll return here with the anniversary, but they have not returned at all for Global, like at all, right? So it's like there's something to think about there, for sure. And then the third one is Tarabata, right? It's the big one at the end of the year, but that's 6 months down the line, so I have plenty of time. You have plenty of time to get resources. Now, a couple of things, too, is that the fourth one, in my opinion, is the crossover stuff that happens in late October, mid-November, something like that, right? It's like 2-3 weeks long, right? But it provides a whole bunch of characters, like an astronomical amount of characters, EZAs, Awakenings, all that stuff, right? So there's definitely stones to save for. So, like I said, I'm going to pace myself with this, right? I'm going to pace myself with the summoning of the anniversary accordingly. So just for reference, right? For my main account, we'll see. We'll see how that plays out. But with that being said, guys, I do appreciate you guys watching into the end of the video. We are only 4 days away, 3 to 4 days away from the actual anniversary dropping. So very, very, very exciting stuff. Yeah, so the anniversary should drop. Well, the start of the anniversary should start, yeah, on reset on Thursday. So when reset happens on Thursday, the anniversary is going to drop. That I would imagine the banners come like 2 days later or 4 days later or like next week or something. It could. We'll see when the details comes out, right? But I'm out of here. Let me know what you guys think of the update. Let me know what you guys think of the anniversary. Are you excited? I know I'm excited. I'm super duper excited. Like I really am. Like I'm stoked, bro. I'm really, really excited for the anniversary. There's a whole bunch of stuff coming. Very, very awesome. So I'm out of here. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Take care.